Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be playing with a new palette in my collection, the Fatally Yours by Melt Cosmetics x Bailey Sarian. This is an all matte eyeshadow palette. It has been out for some time. I picked mine up on the Melt website. It was on sale for $23. You heard that right, $23. I'm trying to be really careful showing you my palette because I have one little spot that is broken in that beautiful peach shade and I don't want it to fall out. But here is a close-up of the palette. Hopefully you can see where I've got that little broken shade right here in the peach, which is quite unfortunate since that's the lightest shade in the palette, and like I don't want to be wasting any of that shade. Anyways, I'm not going to be too chatty about this palette because it has been out for a while, so you know, you've probably seen like looks and reviews about it already, but I just want to say really quickly while I get my eyes primed with my MAC Paint Pot in Painterly, which this is just my favorite eye base. You can use whatever eye base you prefer. This brush is too dirty. I need a fresher one. Anyway, I just want to say that I originally had said I wasn't going to be getting this eyeshadow palette. If you caught that video, I can't even remember what video it was in. Probably, my guess is probably the Black Friday Melt haul. That's probably when I discussed this palette because that was right around like shortly after the time that that palette released. And ended up picking the Black Matter palette on sale for $25 during that sale. And so anyways, I had mentioned that I wasn't going to be getting this palette. One, because I didn't really want to support Bailey Sarian. And two, because there was no way I was going to pay the full price for it. It was, you know, pretty expensive. And even though I love Melt shadows, especially their mattes, and this color story looks so beautiful. Again, I really just didn't want to support Bailey Sarian at all in any way, shape, or form. So, you know, I wasn't going to get this palette. But fast forward about a year later, like a week ago, I had a comment in one of my videos asking if I was going to pick it up since it was on sale, and that they would like to see me do a look with it if I do pick it up. And honestly, I had been thinking about this palette for a long time, but I was just like, I'm not gonna pay that price for it, no way, especially since I don't wanna support Bailey Sarian. Sorry if you hear coughing in the background. My husband is sick and he is hacking up a lung. Anyway, so yeah, I wasn't planning on picking it up, but when somebody asked me if I was going to pick it up and I saw how much on sale it was, I added that to cart right away. And I was like, yeah, I'll have a look up for you. So today I'm really excited to play with this eyeshadow palette. I honestly have no idea what kind of a look I want to do. I do feel like I'm definitely going to be playing with this blue because it goes great with the shirt that I'm wearing. As a matter of fact, a lot of the tones in this palette go really great with this shirt. Do you think that was by accident? Not on my part, it wasn't. All right, let me go ahead and stop yapping and get going with the eye look. Okay. I'm going to start off with this bright peachy shade towards the front of my crease. I'm going to go ahead and take this deep burgundy shade right here. This might be a mistake, but this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this burgundy shade. I'm a little afraid. I feel like I should take a softer blender instead of this one that's gonna be super pigmented. All right, here's where it really gets going. Oh, that's a beautiful color. Oh my God, look at that color. Ooh, that's pretty. And you know what? This was the perfect brush to pick it up on because it placed it down nice and deep, but super soft and blown out to where it didn't get too scary too quickly. If I would have grabbed that other brush at first, it would have put it on super packed and really intense, and it might have been too difficult for me to work with since this palette is super, super pigmented. Wow, that shade is so rich. That would have been a really nice deepening up shade, but here we are. Really, really beautiful. Don't worry about what I got here on my lid. I'm gonna put something on that and put a different color there. Just kind of mixing that into the peach a little bit. I'm gonna use this peachy shade here again to blend out the top edge of this purple here. I wish I could see the shade names, but I really can't. I'm so sorry. Okay. Super, super pretty color, man. I really thought that was gonna look more burgundy, but it really does come out very, very deep, deep like eggplant. I'm gonna use this super deep shade here on the outer edge to deepen up the outer corner on a smaller blender from Singe, and I'm just gonna pack that on here at the edge and blend that in a little bit. We're almost done, believe it or not. Okay, so next, I don't typically do this, but I am gonna cut the crease. I'm gonna cut my crease, so let me get a light concealer. I'm gonna cut the crease with my Say Beauty so that I don't get my concealer dirty. I'm gonna just put a nice little blob here for my eyelids. Okay, it's been forever since I have cut a crease or tried to, so I'm gonna just carve it out. Now I'm gonna go into this beautiful bright blue eyeshadow shade. Ooh, look at that pigment. And I'm just gonna tap that onto the concealer. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh my gosh, look at that shade. Gorgeous. Gotta be real careful though, going back into the palette with concealer on the brush. Like I'm barely touching it because I don't want to deposit the concealer back into the palette and get hard pan. Okay, so there's my cut crease moment. I'm just gonna take a little bit more of this super dark shade on a blender and just blend that into my outer edge of that cut crease just to like give a little bit more of a faded in moment. Now for the lower lash line, I'm gonna go into this dark burgundy shade again for the back half of the eye. For the front, I really wanna use that same blue just to make it more like, more continuity from one part of the eye to the next. Really pretty. Honestly, I feel like we don't have an inner corner shade here. So I'm gonna just go back into the peach and pop a bit there. Lastly, I'm gonna take a little bit of, I'm gonna use the tip of this big fat rounded pencil into this peachy shade just to blend out the bottom edge of the purple. So here is my first look, just the eyeshadow alone. Now I'm gonna go off screen to add some finishing touches, and I'll be right back to show you the completed first look with this palette. Okay, you guys, here is the finished look for my first time to play with the Bailey Sarian X Milk Cosmetics Fatally Yours palette. Let's quickly count how many shades I used today to create this look before I give you a close-up of the eyes.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Wow, is that it? Yeah, I only used 4 eyeshadows to create this look. That's kind of crazy. I usually use a lot more, but okay, so here is the finished first look with my new palette that I'm really excited to have in my collection. Let me give you a close-up of the eyes before I show you what I used to complete the eye look. So let me zoom you back out now so you can get a really good look. I am so here for this look. I absolutely love the color combination. I'm shocked that I only used 4 shades to create this look. Let me show you what I used to complete the look with. For the mascaras, I used the Called Me Queen and Maybelline Fireworks stacked together. On the lips, I finished the look off with my new Queen of Poisons KVD Everlasting Liquid Lip. This was formerly the shade Lolita, but it is now Queen of Poisons. I think it goes great with the look. For the eyeliners, I used my KVD Trooper, the old-fashioned style, because I haven't gotten the new one yet to compare. But I used my black KVD liquid liner for the wing. In the inner corner and up at the brow bone, I used my About Face kind of like pearly topaz shade of the shadow stick. And in the waterline, I used my About Face Arctic White shadow stick. I just thought that it needed a little bit of brightening since the look was super, super dark and grungy and deep. Since I am wearing this for a daytime look to go run some errands now in a moment, I figured I would use the white liner. If I was going out at night, maybe the look is so dark that I would stick with the white, but it might look really fun with a really, really dark black smoky eye, like a smoky waterline. But I wanted a little pop of brightness for the day, so yeah. The blush that I used to top off the look was this shade here from my Shop My Stash blush, and I used this highlighter as well. And that's the full face of makeup. Let me know what you think. I did set my face with the Dewy of the Urban Decay setting spray, and that's probably why I had the slightest bit of radiance and glow to my overall look, because before that my face was very flat matte. So maybe it does actually add a little bit of glowiness, and I just hadn't noticed that in the past. So yeah, I can see why it's called dewy. It gives just a little bit of a glow. I mean, I don't think it's called dewy, it's called glowy. Yeah, it's called extra glow. So that's the setting spray that I used today, and I think it looks great with the finished look. So yeah, I'm looking forward to creating another look with this eyeshadow palette. If you're curious what is on my nails, I am using this shade here from Revlon. I absolutely love this whole line of nail polishes, sans the yellow. The yellow stained my nails. The bright, like beautiful lemony yellow, it stained my nails. So I decluttered that one. But I just really love this like deep, grungy kind of a purple without it being a bright purple. I just thought it'd go really nicely with this whole makeup look and like for the fall. So anyways, yeah. So let's take a really good look at the eyes. Let's take a good look at the whole vibe. I really like it. And I actually just pulled my hair up to do the look, but I might just wear my hair like this for the day because it kind of looks cute, I think, and it'll keep it like pulled out of my hair. Since it's super humid today, my hair is like extra puffy, and it'll keep it pulled out of my face. And since it's super humid today and my hair is extra puffy, this just kind of helps to keep some of it tamped down. But yeah, I really enjoyed playing with this eyeshadow palette today. I absolutely love the look. I can see me playing with this eyeshadow palette a lot, especially this fall season. And because I love mattes so much. But if you would like to add just like a little pop of sparkle, you could always just pull into any of your like glitters or palettes that have a shimmer that you like. This happens to be my Pan That palette. And it's got a great shimmer right there. So you could always just tap in a little bit of shimmer, but I'm gonna stick with the all matte look today and just see how the shadows wear, see if I have any fading from the blue or anything like that. And I'll report that back to you when I create the second look with this palette. But that's going to do it for today's video. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to click the like button. It really does help my small channel out so much. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Click the notification bells before you go so you don't miss any of my uploads. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.